Hey guys, and what we're going to do today is show you a new way of doing the mission Blow Up 2 and get max cash NRP for it. So what you want to do is go online, go to jobs, go to Rockstar created missions, find Blow Up 2, make sure it's not Blow Up 3 because they can be easily mistaken, and start Blow Up 2, confirm to do it on your own and wait for it to load in. Once it's loaded in, it'll tell you to go to a parking lot to destroy some vehicles and take the yellow Banshee. But what we're going to do is we're going to set a waymarker once we get there to go to a nice little glitch spot where we can hide and can't be shot through the wall. And it's not under the bridge down near Lester's factory, it's a new one. So of course, follow the yellow waypoint, make your way towards the parking spot, and make sure you've got some sticky bombs because you need sticky bombs for this. It's a lot easier. Can do it without them, but it's a lot easier with them. And that's where we want to be. Right there's a car park. So we'll just stash this out of the way somewhere. And then we'll get out and we'll get our C4 out. Alright, switch to C4. Or sticky bomb, whatever you want to call it. We'll get across the road to the mission start. The mission will start when you walk into this car park. Or parking lot. Before that happens, we're going to set a waypoint down the road here. Back down on towards the main road, and right here at this intersection, it's just to the left as you're coming into the intersection from that direction, but we'll set it into the intersection so that way it doesn't go around the long way. Now, as soon as you walk in it'll start, and then we're going to proceed to stick C4 on the cars. Actually, I'll show you the spot, hang on. So that's the route you're going to take, and that's the spot like right there, where the crosshair is where you want to actually be. Alright, let's start it. Okay, so destroy the cars, but remember, keep the yellow Banshee away from the carnage. So, we're going to throw these sticky bombs on this red truck. On the car in the middle, because he'll take out both the ones beside him. On this old red thing. And then one on each of these cars, and that's the max 5. Okay, once that's done, you jump in the Banshee. Now remember, don't follow the waypoint to Simeon's showroom. You want to follow the waypoint to the one we just set. So follow your purple one, not your yellow one. And as you leave, just push left on your directional pad to detonate your stickies. Which of course will bring the cops after you. Right, as you get down here, you want to go left at the intersection that we put the marker on, and then just on the left here where the grass is, you can actually jump out of the Banshee. And I don't know why I did that, that's a bit silly. Then you go down this alleyway to your second set of yellow poles. So there's the first set there, and there's the second set there. And then right against the pole on the corner of the wall you can squeeze in. Now, you've got to be careful, don't fall down the gap. So you just proceed across that way. And if you look in the middle here, there's an invisible wall here. So you can get around that by going down and around this way. And then you can stay in this spot and just cause a shitload of carnage. And the more cops that you attract, and the more RP and money you'll get at the end if you kill them and destroy them and just run a pure muck on them. And I've just lost them. Okay, we're going to go out and stir them up. Now losing them, with that being said, I quite often use this spot to get away from cops during any other online missions as well. It works for them as well. It's very easy to get away from the cops there. And just blow some stuff up and cause some chaos until they decide to show their face, and then we'll shoot a few of them, and that should give us enough wanted level to get in there and hide again and actually start racking them up. Well, hello boys, right on time for the party. Let's just stir the shit out of them. There should be enough. We'll head back in there now. Just remember to keep causing as much carnage as you can. Try and get that wanted level up. The more RP that you earn here from killing the cops, the more RP you'll get at the end of the mission. And I think the money all depends on what condition the Banshee's in when you drop it off, and as well as how long you spent doing this. Probably a good idea to spend like about 15 to 20 minutes down here. Seems to be best. Maybe an hour if you can swing it that way. Depends how bored you get and how quickly you get bored. Now it is all free aim down here, so if you're like me and you don't usually use free aim that often, it gives you good practice, I guess, to yeah, help you line up targets and stuff, because there is no aim assist while you're inside here. Okay, and now when it's time to hide and get rid of this wanted level, it's this wall right here that you want to hide against. You'll know it because it's the one near the ramp, and it's just behind where you're standing throwing sticky bombs out and shooting cops. So you just wait here until you lose your stars. It's quite easy. You don't have to do much. I don't even think you have to crouch against the wall. I think you can just stand in this spot. I just crouch against the wall, it seems quicker. So once you've lost your stars, you travel back along this invisible wall, hug this wall here, and I might just wait for him so we don't bump him, and then you just literally just step back out of the wall, back into the alleyway, and voila, and that's where you were, right there. So not too hard to get into, you don't have to do anything special, you just literally walk into it. Back to the Banshee and take it to the dealership. Now you can follow the yellow waymarker. And as you arrive, you'll notice the dealership. You'll remember it from back in the storyline mode and from other things online. Just make your way to the little marker point, and once you've done that, you'll enter a cutscene and Simeon will come out and give you your RP and your cash.
Great! Well done! You are very resourceful. I like that. Really, I do.
Now, I only spent about 5 minutes down there just to make this video for you guys, but as I said, the longer you spend down there, the more RP and cash you do get. So that's not too bad for 5 minutes. So enjoy, guys, and let me know how you go.